Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
Because we're starting to get bigger, so we're that's what I was looking at today. I'm getting a lot more property management companies that I'm under now. I'm getting a lot more contracts, so now we're getting to that realm of. Before I wasn't worried about hiring or having more trucks on the road, but now I'm getting like, well, shit. We're getting big contracts now. Like, we're
getting all this done.
Right, exactly. So, and and as an owner, you're like, yeah, we can do it. Like, but sometimes you got to, reel yourself back and realize if you don't have everyone on board that you usually use for your bigger jobs, you're kind of shit out of luck, Yep. So if you don't have anyone signed on permanently, that's a scary thought, So yep. I'm at that learning curve now, and we're at the curve now where we're growing to where we're getting more trailers, more trucks. Now we need a warehouse. Now I can't just keep taking my garage up. And
you can't run it all in your house, or it won't be your house for much longer.
Yeah. The HOA is going to boot us out, or my wife's going to boot me out.
I was going to say, I'd be more worried about your wife. I don't know your wife, but just as I know dudes that are business owners, yeah. The HOA would be one thing, but your wife,
my wife's very, very beautiful woman and terrifying.
So it's kind of funny. It's like, in a way, you don't want a bunch of employees coming over to your house, but in a way, you're also like, well, she just kicked the shit out of him anyway. So,
Yeah. No, she would just say, okay, you're not allowed in anymore, and I would be done. So I need to find a bigger plate. I need to find a warehouse of some kind, and that's hard to find because that's the next scariest thing about owning a business is you're like, okay, don't want to take on another mortgage, even if it's for renting, like $3,000 for a 3-car bay. Yep. I don't need an office yet. I'm not hiring an office worker or anything, but I do need a substantial 2,000 square foot engine bay, essentially.
Yep.
To put all my equipment, because right now I'm
wide ass garage doors for your Hummers.
Right. Well, yeah. So now, yeah. So it's the Hummees were a good idea, but now when I can't fit them in the bay doors, that's kind of a bad idea.
Can you turn the mirrors in? Can you turn the mirrors in?
Yes, you can. You can do that. It's still pretty tight. They're 7 feet 7 inches wide. So it's
yeah.
tight,
You're kissing the sides.
Yeah.
Your employee gets back with it, and you're like, hey, park it outside. I'll bring it in.
Yeah. I'll pull. Yeah. Just park in front of the bay. I'll back them up, or just leave them outside. Just get the trailer inside, or all the equipment. I don't care about the truck. Trucks are fine. They're made to go underwater. They'll be all right. So.
Yeah,
but so we're at that point now where we're just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, along with everything else, and what's the next step. We're at that awkward point now where it's like, what do I make myself grow into next? Do I focus on a warehouse? Do I focus on taking on bigger jobs to where I can get the money to front to do that, so I don't have to take out money, or you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm not a big loan guy. I've done it before, but like the whole business, I guess, just worked overtime to front the money.
Yep.
And I took out some loans, and luckily it all worked out, and I paid them all off right away.
Yep.
But I don't like that feeling. I hate owing money. You know what I mean?
There's no joy in that. It doesn't matter how much money you make with the money you borrow. There's just no joy in it. Like it's stressful. It's an unnecessary stress. It's not a stress that brings value to a bunch of people. It's just a stress that keeps you up at night. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.